All right, hey, I'm back. Flash Sports is back, man. Sports Flash is back. We just took off a little bit. First, I want to thank everybody. You know, I had a few surgeries here this last this last month. They've been cutting me up like a sirloin steak. You know, I had the pacemaker put in, and yesterday I had the hernia fixed up. So I'm trying to get back to the $8 million man. You know how I do it. I'm blessed. All the prayers. I have my producer out there laughing. I see you out there laughing. But all the prayers, I mean, it's beyond blessed, man. Like I always say, Baker blessed, and friends and family, thanks for everything. First, I want to start off with a little moment of, silent prayers for what's going on around in the world. You know, we had the Boston shooting in the grocery store, and especially the kids, man, and that's what really hurts. So right now, I'm just have a little moment of silent prayer. All right, there we go. That really hit home to everybody in the world. I know everybody up on the little current events, and that's really it just hit home. So we getting ready to get it going on. You guys want to talk about your sponsors first, or what you want to do?
Well, I'm actually myself. I'm in talks with a couple sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really put anything out there quite yet.
Okay.
It's just for my benefit and theirs.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
so,
fine. That's
so
fine.
not yet.
Anything, Levi? You want?
Yeah, shout out to Diane Hutchinson Photography and High Impact Productions. Maximum Impact Productions, sorry, new sponsor. Sorry about that.
No, hey, we kicking it, man. We all right. You know, we all make mistakes.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You know, we all make mistakes.
Get hit in the head a lot, you know.
Right, it's all good, man. Hey, first, myself, I'd like to welcome Damian, Sexton, and Levi, the Hitman, Hicks, on the show. Hey, this is my first time doing some martial arts boxing, man, so this is an honor.
Yeah.
And when I say this is an honor for me, it really is. I just don't say words and not mean it, you know. So it's really an honor for me. This is a first for me, so I know this ain't your first interview.
No,
you
this
know,
is the first little, this is my first.
Oh, this your first.
I
I've seen one of yours.
I like this.
Yeah, what do you think?
This is
Always
Very
ask my
impressive.
guests what you think about it. What you think about the room, man?
Oh man, I need to go home and I need to get on Amazon and I need to do something.
You know what? I got to get on Amazon, man. Think up here. What I did, man, I just sit back here and just think. Just think what you want to do, man. You ain't got to get on Amazon, man. Just think and see what you want to do. It's a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper, man. But, you know, like I said, it's good to have y'all on the show, man. And like I said, we had the moment of silence, man, and your sponsors. I just want to talk about, man, how did you guys get into this, man? I mean, this is real stuff, man. I mean, how did you get into it, David? Talk a little bit loud.
My dad is very impressionable on me. He had a couple fights when he was younger, and he got out of it because he just fight energy is a lot. You know what I mean? He didn't, when it comes down to it, he just didn't really like to do it as much.
Okay.
But my uncle got into the tough man competitions and whatnot, and obviously I was a child. But as I got older, it's just very impressionable. I got into it, found out I'm not really that good at much else. So that's pretty much what we just stuck with and ran with for the most part.
Now, how long have you been doing it?
I got into MMA gym when I was 11.
Okay.
I worked with...
Man.
Yeah, I was very young. But they took real good care of me. I worked with Shane Lil Rock McDonald.
Okay.
And Team Hoedown with Doug Sparks and whatnot back in the day. They actually was here Hard Bodies gym.
Okay, Hard Bodies.
Yeah, OG stuff back then. See, look, come on now, that's crazy.
Come on now.
That's amazing, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, hard place, man. Hard knock place. But yeah, they took real good care of me. And then I'd say sometimes fighting gets in the way of life. Sometimes life gets in the way of fighting. So, you know, I've had a couple breaks and whatnot, had some priorities, some responsibilities, and some troubles to get through. But other than that, it's built me. So.
Well, and you know what? That's good that you recognize that. You know, the troubles that you went through to get to where you at.
when you're down in a dark place, you have almost no other choice but to start realizing,
you
your
got to figure out
blessings.
something you be blessed to do.
Absolutely.
Okay, talk to me, Levi. How about yourself?
Man, dude, I've been fighting my whole life, honestly. I mean, I've always kind of been a goofy-looking dude, and I've always had a mouth on me, and if you're going to talk the talk like I do, you better be ready to back it up.
Right.
Truth be told, I'm not like, like guys that start off with natural ability and stuff. I didn't have any natural talent, really. I was willing to go out, and the older kids, the teenagers, I was willing to go out and throw haymakers at them, you know what I mean? And
right.
one day, I actually got invited to head out to, we call it the barn. You remember out there, Stuart Hamby had this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he had a bunch of fighters out there. And,
Okay.
bro, I was probably 13 years old when I went out there, and he asked me when he picked me up, you want to go get beat up? And it ain't my first rodeo, so I went down there, man, and I fell in love with it. Yeah, the techniques, and from there, it just kind of took off, you know what I mean? I started chasing fighting ever since.
Wow. So what, like Damian, what's your record? I mean, how many fights have you had?
Okay, so kickboxing is relatively new to me within the last 6 years, but I'm 2-0-1. I have one draw.
Okay.
In kickboxing. I fought at Stand Up Warriors 6. I fought Brian Jackson. Unfortunately, there's a couple low blows, and they went to the scorecards. They called it a draw. I think I won the win.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Whatever. But other than that, I was just talking to Chris and Preston the other day about in jiu-jitsu. I've been competing a lot. It's like 53-2 in jiu-jitsu. Kickboxing is 2-0-1.
Okay.
And I had a few unsanctioned fights in MMA before it was sanctioned, so I don't know if it's that worth bringing up. But
it's
I had two that were sanctioned.
It's worth bringing up, man.
Well, yeah, it's been a long time. I had my first cage fight when I was 14.
Okay.
And that's because it wasn't sanctioned.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Wasn't sanctioned.
Yeah.
Okay, talk to me, Damian. What about you? What's your record there, or how many fights have you had?
So with kickboxing, I'm 2-2 right now. Most of my fights happened down in Florida. You know what I mean? And it was pretty much on the same as him. It's not something they didn't keep up with it as much back in the day as they do now. But
right.
For sanction, I had 4 sanctioned kickboxing fights. I'm 2-2. Yeah, I just started I never really got into jiu-jitsu and stuff like that until, actually Brandon Tate is who introduced me to that. So shout out Brandon.
Love Tate.
Yo, yeah, great man. And then he got me started, and then you'll hear me hype up Damian and Subdue all the time, man, because when I got around those guys, man, they showed me what next level, stuff can be. So these guys are, all these people helped me fall in love with jiu-jitsu, but I'm just getting started now. I did win a little tournament or whatever. Right before I started getting back into kickboxing, but yeah, I'm just really, I haven't competed really. My last fight, I fought SUW as well. That was my first fight back in Indiana. It didn't go my way. I kind of felt like, I didn't prepare the way I should have, and then, after that, I fought here last time out there for a Fierce Fight Series.
Okay. Now, I'm glad you said Subdue. Where did that name come from? Where did Subdue name come from? I like that. That's
thank you so much. I came up with the name. I was sitting there with my buddy Matt Bowman, using basically my last dollar to make a LLC, and try to start something.
Right.
So we're sitting there looking for a name, and we just couldn't really think of it, and then it popped in my head. And I remember seeing the word before, not knowing what it meant, and I looked it up. And I loved the definition, so I was like, maybe we should, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do Subdue. Now we looked at the definition again, and I just said it in my head. I was like, yep, that's it. So
that's where it comes from. So just sitting around, just thinking. That's how you do it, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It was cheap. A little bit cheaper.
It was cheap.
It was cheap. I like that. Hey, everything's cool. Now, where are you guys from? Are you originally from the Indiana area? I just heard you say you was down in Florida, so are you just from the Indiana area?
Yeah, I was born in Indiana. I moved down to Florida when I was 18 to watch my daughter be born, be with my daughter and my baby's mother and all them. And that's actually where I fell in love with MMA for real. Went down there, met a man named Philip Fair, awesome teacher. He had a school called TFL MMA, and that's where I got a lot of that's a lot of higher level striking training and stuff like that. So he's really who pushed me towards the MMA path as well. You know what I mean? Time down in Florida was crazy though.
Right. Okay, talk to me. Damian, how about yourself? Are you from the Indiana area?
Yeah, I'm from the Indiana area. I spent a little time in Arizona when I was a baby, so it doesn't really count.
Phoenix, Arizona, okay.
It was, yeah, it's Phoenix, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. That'll work. Like I said, we talked about some dude named. Hey, how far do you guys want to take this? I mean, what's the level you want to go? You want to go professional?
You
or?
know, it's actually funny you say that on the way down here. I was telling Dan that this is what when I keep telling these boys, there's things that separate us and you. One of those things is guys like me and Damian. We literally structure our life around this kind of thing. I mean, who else is doing all this? You know, we go out of it. And actually, shout out to the best manager at Duke could have, Chris Miller. I'll tell you that right now.
I was getting ready to talk. Yeah, we got to talk about Chris too. We been staying in touch.
None of this would even be possible without Chris. Since I linked, you know, you'll have a lot of promoters telling you you don't need no help, you don't need no manager. Bro, since I got with my man, if you get someone who takes care of you and cares about you on a personal level, he will help get you to that next level. We put everything in our life into this. You ask us how far we want to take it. All the way to the very top.
You know what I mean? To the top.
This is how we live our lives. We really do this. That's why I keep saying that. We live this. These guys have other ventures outside of fighting. Me and Damian are good at nothing outside of fighting. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's just why guys like us are different.
Hey, he talking it, ain't he? I love it, man.
I don't have a job right now, man. You know,
this is it.
I mean, 3 out of my 5 rooms all together at my house are completely matted. You know what I mean? Right. I got pads in the corner. I got gloves on the wall. I got insteps trying to make sure my dogs don't try to chew on them. You know
so this is y'all's life. This is what you guys do.
I wake up, drink all that water, start stretching.
I ain't getting in the ring with y'all then. I mean, other people go to work 8-10 hours, but you guys fight
every day.
So what's the training like? I mean, how often do you train? You train every day?
Well, rest days are needed every now and then.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So
body wise.
I just go by how I feel, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if I can, I'll do something every day. I got mass level ADHD.
Right.
So as long as you channel that right, you get results, you know what I mean? But yeah.
So like before a fight, is that the same with you? You train just like that also?
Pretty much.
Body rest?
Even if I don't go in and get work in with the boys, I'll still either shadow box at home, calisthenic work, you know, Sunday. Every day except Sunday, you know, day of rest.
Man, that's sweet, man. I mean, I really like that, man. That's just different.
It's easy to enjoy it. You
know? Yeah, this is what you guys do.
Just a lot of laundry, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, change all the time. It's a lot of sweaty all day.
Yeah. I mean, let's talk about Chris a little bit.
Talk about Chris.
Tell me something about
Chris.
So I actually, this guy, he's one of the most modest guys you could ever hope to meet. He's actually been a close personal friend of mine for many years, and you know, I got to the point where I was getting a lot of promoters wanting to talk to me and stuff, and I had all these people in my ear. I'm trying to train. I don't have time to sit here and negotiate and talk with you guys, and so you know, I hit my dude up, and this is the type of dude that when he dedicates, like how we are with fighting. That's this dude's level of dedication to when he believes in something. Okay. I pretty much asked him, man, will you take some of this load off? And the next thing I know, this dude's making all the moves, bro. He's making all these other managers look silly, bro. Right. You got a manager and ain't no one heard of him, man. What's he doing for you?
Right.
He's making, and then I brought him into the team around the team pretty much, and he fell in love with all the guys, bro. You know, he's like, the way you guys work, the way you know how hard you guys all work. I want to help you all get to that level. So he kind of just impromptu stepped in and was like, let me help you guys out where I can.
Yeah, right. Is that how you feel too? Talk about it.
I mean, he couldn't have. I really haven't met him, or I haven't known him that long. Mm-hmm. But from what I can tell, he pretty much summed it up. I mean, he's over there pacing, blushing nonstop. Right. So just for a little bit.
But the trust you have in him.
I trust him in my life.
Trust.
We go back.
Right.
I haven't asked him to do anything at all for me ever, and he's sent me. I'm talking a lot of clips of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he's got send everything to the email and to the the chat group. And he's on it, man. He really is. You can tell.
Yeah,
grinds it in every level. You know what I mean?
It's funny you said that. Me and him been texting, setting this up. He's been on this game.
Oh yeah.
He's been on this game with me, and then I just met Dakota also.
Shout out to Dakota. That's Hitman Productions right there. He handles a lot of my media stuff. And he's excellent as well. You know what I mean? I couldn't ask for a better guy to come in and help with our videography stuff with that as well. So we try to keep a close circle. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. Now let's talk about these opponents. Now we done got a little bit of stuff out the way. Damian, you got Austin Miller.
No, I got that boy. Don't want. Yeah.
Who has Austin?
I got Austin.
You got Austin.
Yeah.
Who, Damian? Who you got?
I'm fighting Brandon Arnett.
Okay, Brandon Arnett. Talk a little bit about it. What do you? Come on with it. Come on with it.
I
It
mean,
is what it is.
From what I know, he is a good guy,
Okay.
and I really don't have anything personal against him.
Okay.
His team and I have butt heads a
Mm-hmm.
few times. It seems like we butt heads, and then it seems like we're okay, but then we start to butt heads, and then it's one of them things. I know that. I don't know, man. I don't really think much of him. I think more about the weight cut than I do him. I
Okay.
think that he skipped leg day.
Okay.
That's
A little top heavy.
Okay.
He's a little top heavy. I heard a couple things. I know he fought about 5 years ago. He fought Sean. He got choked out. He's a 145er. I'm not the type to scrap and rap, so I'm not gonna say anything about what I'd really like to on that whole situation.
Right.
But,
Right.
I mean, if he's 165, I mean he's trying to juice up to 165 and then get to 170, and I gotta make a 25-pound weight cut.
Okay.
And I'm going from 195 to 170, so I don't know what exactly he's planning on doing. I've seen videos of him. He's super
That's what I was
defensively.
glad you seen some videos of him. And
Yeah.
what you think?
I mean, not much.
He did not much. Hey,
Not
it is
much.
what it is. So you got any predictions on this?
I think I'm sorry, I can't say it.
You can't. Oh, that's fine.
But I
But
appreciate
you-
the opportunity.
Oh yeah, but
I do.
You do have the confidence to take him down.
I'm not gonna take him down. I'm gonna knock him down.
Okay. You. Well, I understand now. Hey. Woo, talk to me. Talk
Oh,
to me.
man.
I know you ready.
Yeah, the thing is, I just think this dude is a nerd, Austin. And I think this other dude that he's fighting, I think he's kind of, Damian's too nice to say it, bro. When you can let an 18-year-old kid get you so out of your square, you know what I mean? Like, and I've been dying to just point this out. What's with all the, you notice all these nerds on here, they're calling our names, man. Henry, you're on my Facebook, bro. I don't go out
Right.
here putting out names. These boys are on our names. And why
I
is
seen
that?
I don't know what they. Maybe they ain't got the confidence.
They don't have the
They
confidence.
don't
You
have the
seen that
confidence
interview with
in-
me and Austin?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I
Yeah,
seen
that.
weakness in his eyes, bro, and that's where it is. That we really do this. You dudes got outside interests. You guys got outside hobbies. This is our lives, bro. And you're playing with your life. You're playing with your health and safety. And we can play games in front of cameras and stuff, but that's why at the end of the day, they're on Facebook and they're always trying to sneak this on our names. People are speaking on us. They're looking for us to make them famous. They keep it up. That's how you get put on a shirt. You know what I mean?
That's true.
That's
man.
all right.
That is true. So you got any predictions? I know you might have one.
Subdue's killing everybody. That's not a prediction. That's a statement of fact. I'm sick of these dudes
I
putting
love
dirt
it.
on our
I love
names.
it.
They don't work like we do. This is a family, bro. Like, it's gonna have to be seen to be believed.
That's good that you said that. So it's a family. I mean,
Those are my brothers.
So
We
how
bleed
many
together.
altogether is in the subdued team? How many we have in the subdued team?
I'd say about 15, 20,
I was
I'd say.
About 15 guys that are regular, 20
Yeah.
guys that 20,
Circle around a
yeah.
little bit, but we probably have about 12 pretty consistent guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
Now,
can, we
how
can.
many do we have fighting that night? What night is that? That's July 16th.
Yes, sir.
July 16th in Newcastle.
Yeah.
At the Arts
All
Park,
right, at the
Newcastle,
Arts
yeah.
Park,
And now's
right.
the time to get tickets too because
Yeah.
they're selling out. Yeah, dude.
Well, last show, how many of your people fought? How many people did you corner that you coached?
Like something like 8 or 10 of them.
8 to 10.
So you think maybe
cornered-
8 or 10 are fighting that night?
No, well that was when he was coaching the Fierce guys.
Okay.
So
okay.
I was coaching subdue guys and whatnot, and I had 3 opponents up until the last fight. They all backed out. One of them being this current opponent here.
Bro, he backed out.
He said he didn't have time to train for me. Which-
Okay.
Respectable in a way.
You give him a little bit of respect.
But I mean,
Levi.
you think you want it
Levi
now,
did.
They all
You
soft, bro.
don't.
They all soft. Period.
but he had like 8 to 10 guys or people that he was coaching, and I had like 6 to 8 people that were fighting as well. So he was everywhere. He had to wrap hands. He had to corner people, and screaming his lungs out and trying to going through every entrance and everything.
Right.
And then he had to fight at the end of the night, 5 rounds. That's ridiculous.
Wow.
The only silver lining I got out of 3 sissies backing out up until 8 days before the fight is I didn't have to deal with the stress and then fight. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He did, and he went 5 rounds. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Wow.
So I just think that needs to be credited too. It really does, because I think life's about moments and details, and the details of that moment they run deep. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They run deep. You have to be there. So I think his next performance will very, very much reflect not only him but Subdue as a whole as well.
Man,
Listen, and I want to stress that real quick.
Talk, man. Hey, this is like talk.
That
This is what I
wasn't just
want.
me throwing out words that last interview when I said this is the greatest coach in Indiana.
Right.
We're coming up.
That interview.
We're gonna come up where I'll be able to make a little bit bolder claims later on, but for right now I'll keep it relatively modest. I train with the baddest boys walking. Period. This dude, everything I am, I owe to him and the brothers I train with every single day. When he talks about the performance that we're gonna put on, that's not just me. That's
in the heart.
It's a different I've trained at a lot of places. He's trained at a lot of places. When I tell you, we know what how other people prepare. They don't prepare like we prepare. There's no way you can, unless you live it and you really are about this.
You guys live it. I see it.
Every
I see
day.
it in your hearts, man. I mean, I ain't just saying that, man. You guys are dedicated.
Yes, sir.
You guys are really dedicated.
I'm gonna go out a warrior, man. I'm gonna die doing this. You know what I mean? I will be fighting for the rest of my life because this is all I do.
That's what I was gonna say. You just want to fight. Also, with you, Damian, you just want to fight until you want to take it to the next level.
I'm 29, so now's the time.
Now's the time.
Yeah, I've caught in a little bit of I've caught in some sneak disses and a little bit of hate for how some of my performances are a little few and far between. But like I said, sometimes life gets in the way of fighting, and you gotta take care of some stuff.
You gotta take care of some stuff. That's right.
Take care of some stuff.
Now before a fight, now I know you guys train, but coming up to a fight, you really get harder training. Like, do you harder training within that month, within that 2 months, or does it still stay the same?
I'd say about 5 weeks out is when it starts really.
It start getting heavy.
Fight simulation type stuff.
And then you start winding down a little bit after about the week 3.
Like you said, you gotta take care of your body because you can't go 24 hours, 7 days a week, and then go to.
Not with killers like we train.
And you got to take into account the people that do have to make a weight cut and how much the weight cut is. You got to give them that week or so to just rest their body, their muscles, and really focus on getting that water out and then back in.
Right. And that's another thing I want to ask. Now, is this a divisional thing? There's different divisions? Okay. Okay. Now, like, what division are you in, or weight class, or?
So, I probably should be fighting at 135, but all these chumps that like to run their mouth about me, I got to move up to fight. So
you got to move up. So you got to put on weight.
Yeah, I gain 10 pounds for every fight, pretty much. So.
So is that gaining 10 pounds like that?
It's a process. It's still a process.
Kind of long process.
Yeah, it's more eating uncomfortable amounts and working out and stuff. But I got a couple ways that it works for me. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right, Damian.
Sorry.
You fight at what weight class?
Oh, I fight at welterweight, 170.
170.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how many? Who has the belt in your weight class?
That's actually my loss was for the title, but he'll actually be defending it against our boy Justin. So
is that going to be on the same?
Yeah,
same
shout out
card?
Justin Dowsett, best 145 in the
Shout
game.
out Justin Dowsett.
Okay,
Justin
you shout out to
Dowsett
whoever you want, man.
Justin Dowsett
this
is
is a
long
format.
time.
Yeah,
Say
he
no
should-
to your thing.
People should have been saying
Justin
his name.
needs his credit. He needs his due recognition, man. Justin has almost 40 fights.
Yeah, 46 or something.
So Justin
36.
is the one that's going after the belt.
Yes.
Okay.
Justin, and much respect to Trey. I mean, honestly, absolutely. Because I would just never want to fight Justin, man.
No.
Especially being it that way, I would never want to fight Justin.
So
And
Justin getting this belt this time. He get
I put, and it's no disrespect, but I put anything you like.
He's getting
you
this
would
belt.
like.
Dowsett's a different animal.
He's a
Man,
different
God.
animal, man. This has been a long time coming. He's gonna grab that belt and he's gonna go somewhere.
Okay.
It's time. It's
Oh,
time.
okay.
He can't be ignored forever.
He
He should be
45.
here. You know what I mean?
He's been doing this,
Yeah.
since for a long time. He's been committed, and it's almost insulting that there's not more respect thrown on his name. Like, and that's the truth. And I can, so I just want to,
Well, I'm gonna give him respect, cause I ain't want nothing to do with
No,
what I mean?
he deserves a lot. He deserves platforms. He just needs his chance to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
He has
I
a
wish he
lot of
could've came with
experience.
you.
I know. We absolutely need.
It ain't over with. I'm interviewing, man.
Amazing.
Anytime
Honestly,
you want,
all
let's
the
get it.
boys, man, you would love any of our boys, man. They're all just down to earth guys, and they all live this same type of energy that we do. You know what I mean? Like,
They're fun guys.
it's never a dull
Yes.
moment when we're together, for sure.
Okay, now in your class, who has the belt in your class, or this is not
I believe it's vacant.
is vacant?
Well, he's got like 2 fights. He's 1-1, so I don't think.
Okay.
I don't see how he even qualified.
Qualified
Yeah.
even for the belt right now.
Yeah, he's basically. This is basically a sacrificial lamb.
But that's
Talk
what
to
I
me, talk
mean
to me.
about people riding on our names, man. Like, you ain't never heard of none of these people. Everyone's heard of Damian Sexton, bro. When I first started getting in MMA, people were telling me, man, Damian Sexton out there in Connersville. I've been hearing on the, and I was lucky enough to be able to, now I can call him friend, you know what I mean? Brother,
Right.
friend, coach.
Right.
Well, I don't get it, man. This dude's in the title fight because Damian's in the fight. He's a body, bro. There ain't no other way. And he can get mad or whatever. And I'm the weight that he likes to fight. You know what I mean? So I'm sure he'll have something to say. He likes this littler dude, but at the end of the day, he's only in there because Damian needed a body, and nobody. And props for taking the fight, because like you said, when people back out when his name gets dropped, it's ridiculous, honestly. He's a force to be reckoned with. I can speak on that. Like, everybody's gonna see. There will be no more room for disrespect after July 16th. I can promise you that.
Wow, this is deep, man. I'm loving this, man. This is for real, man.
Well, when people speak on your name for all this time and stuff, and they want to say you guys suck, subdue this, that, and the other, you know who subdue is. That's why you speak on our name. That's why you keep looking for us.
They giving y'all that respect.
Yeah, come on.
Or they wouldn't even say, it's almost like a hater.
That's exactly what it is.
It's almost
You know
like
what
a
I mean?
hater.
What I see when it comes to social media is, what I see is a bunch of them defending themselves. You know what I mean? I just don't feel the need to defend myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the best I can with what I have. I put myself to the side for other people daily, and then I make time for myself. I try to keep everything structured. I'm doing everything I possibly can to make sure that this goes my way, and I believe that I will be rewarded tenfold.
With fight night.
Right now.
You don't need all of that, all that extra.
I can make a weight cut right now, brother. I can make a weight cut right now. You give me 5 days, I'll make 170, and I can fight him next week. All this extra time is extra time. This is just extra time just to sharpen up that straight right, just to make sure that liver shot is right there at the bottom of that floating rib. This is all just things just to make sure that everything's very, very sharp. You know what I mean? Very sharp.
What's your? I don't want to throw it out there. Maybe what's your favorite move? What's your favorite move?
My favorite move?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite move is.
Or do you even have one? Or you just go straight out?
My favorite moves are the ones that drop them. So that's usually all I like.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
the move, ain't it?
Exactly, and that's usually what everybody else wants to see too. So
yeah, they didn't come in there to see. Yeah, they want somebody to go down.
I'm 200 pounds, but I'm pretty flexible, and I'll get that foot up. You gotta watch me.
Yeah,
watch me.
Man, I wish I could make it to that. Like I said, we got to.
It'll be on video.
I'll
send you
definitely.
the highlight.
I'm definitely going to check that
There's
out.
gonna be some viral shots.
Oh
believe me.
yeah.
Me, man, listen. When I first got into watching the UFC and stuff, I was watching Chuck Liddell, and he threw that nasty overhand right. Well, the way and like I said, it did. I'm kind of grateful that my fight went the way it did last time, because now everybody thinks they have an idea how I fight. Well, without saying too much, whatever, I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth, Austin, with an overhand right. There's just nothing you can do about it. It's it's one of the things, like, the way I bring it to you, you have no choice but to take it. And
Set that window for me there, Dakota. Or we good?
Yeah. But long story short, when you know that you can bring a different kind of aggression to somebody and you can control the pace of the fight, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do to you. You just can't stop it. That's the problem. I'm stronger physically than he is. I'm stronger mentally than he is. But that's all the way down. That's all the way down the line for every subdue guy. That's the story for every one of us compared to our opponents. We prepare differently.
Do you guys train together? I mean, do you guys get in the ring?
Absolutely.
That's key because you guys learn different stuff from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm 50, 55 pounds heavier than him,
Right.
but I'm also only 5'10", so most of his opponents are about, be about that height,
Okay.
but they're not going to be near as big or strong as me
Right,
just because of mass alone.
Exactly.
So every shot that he takes is usually harder than it should be, just because of mass, and
Right.
every
right.
shot I
That's
take
understandable.
is it doesn't do as much, so I'm able to just bully him the whole round, and he has to work through it.
Right, and that's vice versa with you too, also, because you're not really gonna with the mass he has.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
when I tell you I'm not like, okay, so the things that he's not, or he probably is considering but isn't saying, it's that mental stuff. Like, he ain't fought since he claims 2019. By the way, I'm throwing this out there. Cap. People looked into that. No one's seen them fights. People tried to look up those fights that he was referencing. No one's heard of you, bro. No one's heard of you, bro. But I digress. The facts of the matter. Yeah, dude. I'm just so sick of it, man. Like, there's just so much mouth game going on right now that I just really don't understand. Who are you people? You know what I mean? What have you done? You've all heard of us. We've never heard of you guys. You know what I mean? So that's the stuff that it gets old real quick.
That's what it's all about. Like I said, that hater, but like they always say, when the haters talk about you, they mean that they know you.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Like, that people try to quote me to make fun of me all the time. Like, they make their stupid little videos afterwards where I tell people I'll be your new favorite fighter. They love to quote that. But here's the funny thing, man. I've had more fans pop up in my DMs and stuff since that fight. That's what I'm trying to tell them. No, I don't do boring fights. Win, lose, or draw, I go out there and I scrap. I do this for real.
Well, that's what the crowd wants.
I've never been knocked down, dude. I've never been submitted. I've never even been knocked off my feet. I run out of time. If there was no time limit, I'd kill all these dudes. Literally. If I fought Austin Miller in any other context outside of this, it'd be a felony charge for me. I would kill this boy. Damian would kill these people. It's different, man.
So it's like you got to bring your lunch.
Dude, you gotta bring it all, boy. Bring an overnight bag because we in this. I told him I'm sending you to the ER, bro. I'm trying to break something. That's real. We're different, bro. We're real life savages. He don't speak a lot like that. When you're in a room with this dude and you feel the presence, he don't need to speak on it. I speak on it.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, but I know when both of y'all get in the ring, it's that same energy.
It's a
You might talk more on the outside, and he. The interview, and I don't want to put that out there, but when y'all get in that ring, it's that same energy. That's subdued energy, am I right?
Subdued energy all day.
Man, that's sweet. Hey, well, that's good that I got two different kinds up here. Hey, because with him talking, I can see what you're gonna bring to the table, and with you not talking so much, I already know what he bringing to the table because he's throwing it out there.
I can't say a whole lot because I say what I mean what I say, so I gotta be careful.
And you gonna just do it in the ring.
And I'm keeping the cursing to a minimum, so.
Trying to keep it professional.
Yeah, I know. We be all shut off. Facebook ain't working no more. That's all good.
True.
But man, this is great, man. I mean, anything else y'all want to throw out there, man? I don't care, man. I mean, what you got for me, man?
So I do want to say something real quick because there's been a lot of people up in my original fight for this before this little punk came in and just got offered up as a body, and that's really all that you want. The truth, you want some down low. Stuart Hamby gave me Austin Miller just because he knows I don't like the dude. He's a little twerp. So they gave me this dude just to fill a spot. The fight everybody wants to see, though, everybody wanted to see me and Connor Mullins fight. Connor Mullins, wherever you're at, bro, let's get this scheduled. You know you want the money fight just like I do. You know we'll tear the house down. We'll break records. Come see me, my boy. Let's make this happen. Nothing but respect to Connor. He's a true warrior.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. But, bro, this was that money fight. This was the fight I was wanting. But I want to do it MMA with him and do it right, keep it all fair all the way. But I'm putting it out there right now. Let's make this happen. Beginning of next year sometime. Let's run it back, brother.
No, wow. I like that. Now, I'm glad you said something about the money. And this is a personal thing, but you guys get paid for it? What you guys do?
As amateurs, we get paid based off ticket sales.
Okay. Oh, based off ticket sales.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And ain't none of my business know how much, but you get and the belt.
I'm a top seller. I'll keep it real. Yeah, that's what it is. Like that's why I get invited out to these places, even coming off a loss. I'm still the dude that people want on their shows. I'm a ticket seller. This dude's a ticket
You
seller.
Mayweather.
You know what I mean? That's why coming off the loss, I'm still the highlight fight, bro. I'm still just 2 fights under 2 of my good friends, bro. That's why, because I'm the man. People hate hearing it and they want to shut me up so bad, but
Man,
they
I
just
wish
can't
I
do
could
it.
make this, man. Like I said, I got another engagement. We got a thing going on for the little kids, 3-on-3 basketball tournament, Soul Fest, which I'll bring up here a little bit
Man, I
here
can't play
shortly.
basketball to save my life.
Huh?
I can't play any sport to save my life. Basketball.
Hey,
is
you,
over.
basketball.
I think you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I'm serious, man. I think everybody was pulling this dirt to do. I think, hey, I only been doing this for maybe a year and a half, 2 years, but this is fun. This is what I like to do. I mean,
Absolutely.
I like to. Hey, I had a little baby on here, one of my first, but it is what it is. I like the youth coming up, and y'all like to do what you like to do.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Makes
Man,
the world
that's
go round.
great, man. Huh?
Makes a happy world go round.
It does. You
Exactly.
gotta find your niche.
Absolutely.
But you guys, this is deep, man.
I've gone broke for this.
Yeah,
I've
dude,
gone
that's
broke
real.
for this. I would like to, if I could, real quick,
Yeah,
shout out.
do
I would like to
shout
shout
out.
out Dawson Flannery. He's a neighbor of mine, and without him, I would not even be able to be healthy for this. Because I've gone broke, really trying to hit this goal and do this, and then move on to the next step. And without him helping me out, and shout out to D&G Bouncy House Rentals. If you got kids or anything, yeah, hit up D&G Bouncy House Rentals. I should have said that earlier. Because he runs that and whatnot. He's an awesome dude, and he's really, really helped me out. And I'll get emotional.
Hey, that's
He's
fine.
really
Hey,
down,
ain't no big thing, man. But the emotional is gonna be in that ring.
Yeah.
That's when you're gonna turn it on, though, man. God, man, Greg, we might have to change this Soul Fest date, man.
What
No,
time
we
does it
can't.
start?
What time?
We'd
does
be
it
later
start?
in the evening.
Yeah, that's the same with ours, I think. Yeah, we later in the evening.
No, ours
so.
is in the afternoon. So.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
hey man, we'd love to come back out for some post-fight interviews.
Oh
as
man,
well, you
come
know?
on now, yeah.
Anything
please.
for you. We appreciate you helping us get our names
Oh
up there.
no, man.
No, this is incredible, seriously.
Seriously.
This is
Hey,
awesome,
man.
man. Thank you so much. I
Blessed,
really do.
man,
No, blessed on this side. Likewise.
Absolutely.
Honored on this side,
Nah.
blessed and honored on this. I'm serious, man. And my I always call him Greg when I'm on it, but it's Broom, but he knows, man. He knows me. What like you said, you had your ups and your downs, and what I've been going through here this last month, and really all my life with my heart. This is a second life for me, man. This is a second life. My heart rate was 27, gentlemen, and
Wow.
no symptoms or no nothing. And being blessed like that, I'm refereeing and all out there going. I'm full tilt. Radio, podcasting, I'm full tilt.
Warrior, man, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
hey,
Warriors
that's what
recognize
it is.
warriors.
But yeah, I'm just blessed. But this is a second go around for me. I got my beautiful wife and my kids that's gone. They still bug me, but I still love
Right.
them.
Absolutely.
By the way, you guys got any kids? I heard you.
Dude, I got 4 kids.
You got
yeah.
4 kids.
Yeah.
You have any kids? There?
Yeah, I have a 9-month-old son.
Well, shout out to them.
Oh man.
Oh,
Man,
here.
hey,
Yeah.
shoot.
I was gonna get emotional earlier.
Yeah.
No,
they gotta be careful
because
with that.
usually what I usually do, and Greg, aka Broom, he'll tell you this. I usually have a list, and then I say family. I always like for my guests to talk about that.
No, but that's real. Without my wife and without my father-in-law and even my all my kids, without the support they all give me and everything, and put up with the crazy schedule we have to keep doing.
Right,
this,
right. See,
our families don't get enough credit for all this. Like if you look at the divorce rate and stuff for MMA, the statistics are a little startling. But this is the most demanding sport. That's. Fighting is my mistress, dude. I give more time to my career than I do my family sometimes. And it's hard to sit here and say that, but I gotta keep honest about it.
but it's true though. I mean, that fight, man, you just can't sit for 3 to 4 weeks and then just get right back
Can't
into
do
it. You gotta. It's almost every week, 3-4 times out of the week.
But it's deeper than all that. It's the cousins, the aunts, the uncles, everybody that goes to all your shows, that is on all of your posts and everything. Man, you can't do it without family. But my wife and kids, man, that's like my rock. The solid
no
base
doubt.
where it comes to.
Man, that's good, man. Keep it like that too, man. Because who's gonna be with you? Talk to Damon. What about you just got one?
Yeah, I just have my son. His name's Banks.
Okay.
Me and his mother don't have the most ideal relationship,
Okay,
but she
that's
does make sure that me and him spend time and whatnot together, and she will be bringing him to the fights, so I'll be able to grab him and Simba him up
After the W, huh?
Nice.
right before and after.
Before and after. Now, let me ask you a question. Would you like him to get it if he ends up getting into this?
Absolutely not.
Not.
Absolutely.
Oh,
not.
that's awesome because I thought you might say yeah.
Absolutely not. No, I would love for him to get
Same
into
with
it.
you?
No, you really don't want that for your kid.
Why
Oh,
not?
absolutely not. Because I know how I would.
I like this. I like this.
I would like for him to not get hit. That's all. If he wants to do jiu-jitsu and wrestle and stuff,
Yeah.
I would push that
Okay.
on him. But when it comes to actually getting in there and getting hit and fighting, my father is like one of the roughest, toughest guys I know,
Mhm.
and he did not like watching me compete.
Wow.
He really dislikes it very, very
Really?
much. He's been in my corner even,
Mhm.
and he's been a father. He kept it down. You know what I'm saying? He
Right.
kept it strict. He did his job, and then he let me know, son, I never want to do that again.
Wow.
I
Deep.
don't like to do it, and I'm thinking about it. I don't even want to put myself in the position to where it hits me and it's too late. You know what I mean?
It's too late because then if your son gets into it, then that means you're gonna be on the outside watch him
Absolutely.
getting hit.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go
Oh
ahead.
no, I was just gonna say if he wants to hit the bags and stuff and hit pads and learn
And
whatnot,
learn.
absolutely.
But
I
as
don't
far
want
as
him
the
to actually.
competition
I'd rather him be able to be fortunate to do anything.
and
else.
find another career.
Absolutely.
Talk to me, Levi.
Dude, I got one boy and 3 girls, so as far as that goes, my boy does wrestling and he got into the jiu-jitsu, but it's pretty much just like Damian said, like, and the other part is, man, it's grueling, bro. Like, losing is grueling, training is grueling. This is such an unforgiving sport that you really don't, you gotta be just kind of different to even get into this, but I would like for especially my girls to know how to defend themselves and stuff, I don't want them to ever be caught in a situation where I'm not going to be around forever.
Exactly.
So I want them to be able to protect themselves at all costs at any point in time.
I always tell my kids, and I even tell my wife when they leave the house, watch your surroundings. Especially the way the world is now. That's one of my key words, man. Watch your surroundings because you just don't know nowadays, man.
Situational awareness.
You just don't know nowadays.
Situational
Man.
awareness.
I mean, the people out here. I mean, you got to protect yourself in some sort of fashion.
Oh yeah.
And even when my wife goes, I just told her, she just left with her sister. Hey, watch your surroundings. My son, he just came back from Vegas. Watch your surroundings.
I'm a big pro 2A advocate. I'll be honest with you. I think that everybody at all times should have a form of self-defense. It's kind of a touchy subject right now. 'Cause
It
you got
really
people,
is. It
but,
really is with what's going on. You're right.
The conversation's deeper than just, well, we need gun restrictions, this, that, and the other. That's not the move, honestly. We need you're always gonna, like I said, we had a war on drugs for how many years, and all we ended up doing was realistically disproportionately taking people away from their families. You know what I mean? Like, so I agree with you on that.
Right. What you think? Dana? About the protection wise and
I think
what's out there.
I think it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
That's interesting right there. I agree, man. 'Cause, I mean, the stuff is out there now, man. I mean, like I said, I always tell my kids, watch your surroundings, man. You don't know. You just don't know nowadays, man. And it's sad with what's going on in the world now. That's why, again, you got to find a niche. You got to find something that you can grasp hold to and do it and run with it.
Keeps you out of trouble.
Keeps you out of trouble, man. Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my wife ain't gonna let me get in no trouble. That's why I'm doing this right here.
Yeah.
I'm too old anyway,
Yeah, you had your troubles.
Hey, I didn't have my not no big ones, but
Right.
but I didn't have my downfalls. Ain't nobody in this world perfect, man. Ain't nobody in this world perfect, man. Y'all got anything else going on? Talk to me.
This is all we do.
This is it, man. Really.
I got a couple things that have been brought to my attention for
Mhm.
afterwards and whatnot, but I'm really just focused on one thing at a time. I think that's something that gives me most of my successful attributes and things, is I really don't like to think too far.
Okay. And what about that? First, I want to ask this question. Now, how often do you guys fight? Is it 6 months or?
Well, actually, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm actually fighting
talk.
again. I'll be honest. I'm not really a big fan of kickboxing as a whole. I think it's not a fight. Like I'm without getting too much into politics of fighting.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't use all my weapons, this isn't a fight. It's a sport. I respect the sport for what it is, but I'm ready to go to MMA. So I'm actually working out a contract, a deal right now with Arena Wars. So shout out Arena Wars, shout out Andrew Vos.
Shout outs, man.
Yeah, like I said, I'll be looking for a 135 fight. As far as I know, I don't have an opponent right now. So any of you boys want to try to get it on, come see me in Cincinnati.
Oh man, I come to that.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I come to that.
Okay.
You know, on the weekend, I'm coming.
Like it don't, and that's the thing. It don't even matter to me who steps in. I'm just like I'm so ready to shut these dudes up talking about my aggression and everything else. I want anybody. I don't really care.
So you really saying they ain't giving you no love?
No, bro. It's crazy to me. Like, cause most of these dudes haven't even had a fight yet. Like a lot of these dudes are jumping on the train after the fact and being like, "Oh, this is my first fight." But you're speaking on all these dudes, including myself, who did fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I said, I can't wait. Put them in front of me, they're gonna get knocked back. That's just the way it's gonna be. We'll find out.
Hey, I don't, man. Y'all just summed up this whole show, man. This has been sweet. Like I got chills, man. Look,
Thank you so much,
I'm
man.
serious,
Honestly,
man. This is an honor, man. I mean, we probably can go on all day, man. We just talking. But like I said, I see the deepness, the communication that the Subdued team has together, and how deep you guys are into it. I mean,
these are my boys, man.
This ain't no flip of the coin, no clown stuff.
Oh,
You ain't
no.
putting on. This ain't just coming up here and just talking. You really mean.
Oh,
you really mean this.
and Austin and Brandon and everybody else is gonna find out in July. We really, really mean this, and you guys really, really don't.
And
Cut that
they
hair,
don't
bro.
train. They don't train like y'all.
No, he's too busy
No.
trashing hairlines.
No.
Man, I'm about to put Henry, I can show these messages from people where they're like, dude, this dude trashed my head. You better whoop him. You know what I mean? I'm scared for my health if I don't get dude, because so many people want to see this boy get his nugget busted. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't
He's
know
a
if I'm gonna make
loser.
it.
He's a
Hey,
bum.
I think I might have to change my plans that day. Man.
I'm telling you, bro,
No, I
the
can't,
fire is
man.
real, man. The fire is real. You know
It's
what I'm
real,
saying?
man, and I love it, man. I'm glad y'all came on the show, man. And this is my first show in a while, and this is great. Hey, and I'm telling you, y'all want to do it at the post show? Holla at me, Chris. Come on with that. You see where it's at? Come on now, I'm ready for that.
We gotta
Win
get
or
you
lose.
Justin.
Win or lose, man. I still want y'all to come back and talk about it. Yeah?
Absolutely.
You got, yeah, and bring oh man.
Gotta bring
You got-
Justin.
oh, yeah.
Gotta bring
You
Justin.
That's
gotta
a
meet
boy.
Justin,
Now,
man.
come on, I
Justin.
got to meet this dude.
That's
Justin
What's his
Destruction.
last name?
Dowsett. Justin Destruction Dowsett.
Oh,
Damian
man.
posted something, dude, it was cold. It was the dictionary definition of destruction, and it was something like to destroy something so absolutely it can't be repaired or whatever.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
was like, that's
That's
Dowsett right
That's why I
there.
got it, man.
So now,
Fire.
what weight class is he in? What,
145. He
so is he like where
man, listen, all that aside, yeah, that's like I told you, he's right now is the best 145er in there, and that's my teammate. All the props in the world to him. He deserves that belt. I'm gonna go to 135 in MMA, and I'm gonna get me my belt. You know what I mean?
Get your belt.
I will get my belt.
I'm glad you. Was you gonna say? But I want to ask this question. Was there any time that you guys? Well, I mean, different weight classes. But say if somebody is in 135 in the subdue. Is there any time
I won't
that
fight my partners.
Because that's okay. There it is, right there.
We fight each other every
There it
day
is.
anyways.
There it is.
Absolutely.
That's
That's
it.
for us. That's not for everybody else.
That's
to
for
see.
everybody else.
We fight
it's
each
just
other
a
every
question,
day.
you know. Right. Right.
We already know what'll happen.
Yeah,
know what
it's like
happened.
that. Yeah.
Right, man, that's sweet, man. But like I said, man, I mean, we can sit up here all day, and you guys are interesting. And I wish I could, man. Ooh, I wish I could cut that fight. I got to make sure I'll get to see it.
Oh,
I
yes.
get
Oh,
to see
yeah.
it. And we're gonna have some post games, some post interviews, and I know you might have one. I wish I was first, man, because this is the next day. Bring it. Hey, I'm ready, man.
We're here, man.
I'm glad for y'all to be on the show, and y'all want to hit them sponsors one more time, I know you can't, but you want to talk about sponsors one more time?
Yeah, just one more time, shout out Maximum Impact Productions and Diane Hutchinson Photography. Also shout out Platinum Barbershop, dear friend of mine owns that. Get your hair cut anywhere except Miller's Barbershop.
And where's the fight gonna be? In Newcastle.
Newcastle at the Arts Park.
At the Arts Park, and that'll be July 16th.
16th. Doors open at, what is it, 4:30?
4:30, 5 o'clock or something like that.
Yeah, but man,
Right.
you better get
I've
your
been on it.
tickets.
Hey, I've
Where
been
can you
on
get
it.
tickets?
I did my little
You get tickets
You can get
at,
tickets online.
FierceFightSeries.com.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
sir.
got Chris sent me the site. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, that's where you get tickets at.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Man.
Make sure you put down either Damian, Sexton, Levi the Hitman Hicks, or some boy from Subdue, because you don't want to get on the hype train after we done start clearing them out. You know, you want to be like, hey, I believed in them from the beginning type stuff.
Okay, bet. Hey, again, man, I'm glad for y'all to be on the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Hey,
much.
no,
Seriously.
man, this is an honor. Like I said, this is my first martial arts boxing. This is some serious
It's an
stuff,
honor for
bro.
us that you have us out for your first guest.
Seriously,
Oh,
it's-
man,
I
this
can't.
is
From the bottom of my heart, it really.
No, from the bottom of my heart. We can't be up here bottom.
We up here
No,
sapping it
yeah,
up.
yeah. Hey, I want to thank Chris and Dakota
Yes, sir. Yes,
for,
sir.
I mean,
Hitman
man, thanks a lot.
Productions.
Yeah, man, thanks a lot for hooking me up with these cats, man. Let's keep doing this, man. You know, at first, you know what? Well, I'm glad I did. Now, what I was trying to do, I was trying to get y'all opponents all up in here.
That
I'm
boy
glad
don't
I
want to
didn't
be
do
in the same
that.
room as me. That boy
I
don't
did.
want to be
That's
in the
when we
same
started
room.
at, wasn't it, Chris? We started like that, and then Chris said, I don't know about that. I said, well, I'm gonna listen to him,
Listen.
and we're gonna shut this down with just a subdue team. And I mean, it's cool. Hey, wasn't nothing happen. I ain't worried about that.
No.
But I think this is better. I think this, and I'm saying that. I think this is better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly.
I'm glad I got you two up here, but yeah, we started out like that, man. Let's get them on here. Chris was like, I don't know, man. Hey, that might not work.
Some
you know?
things that we
It's
don't put
different,
out
man.
publicly, you don't. Guys get too caught up in the fight game, man. They want to take things to a level that they don't understand where they're pushing it to. And when you take things seriously, and you're serious guys like we are,
Right.
you got to answer for that. And that's why people are going to start getting nervous, because when it's time to answer up, it's just you and me. You know.
When
what
it's
I mean?
time to step through that rings with them four, I call them the four walls or whatever. Man.
Trust me when I see you, boy. When I see you, you know what I mean. I'll just leave it at
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You got anything to say to your opponent? You got anything to say, and then I'm gonna leave it up to you to your opponent, and then we're gonna end the show.
He's got a good boxing coach in Sal Williams.
Oh, Sal. Okay, I'll see him
Sal.
tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
flag
respect Sal.
football,
Me and
flag
him
football
have had our moments in the past, and we was
Yeah,
kids
okay.
and this and that. But he's a good dude, and he does know what he's doing, so he's preparing them nice.
Yeah, Sal.
And
Sal's
really,
Sal's
the most respected coach, the most respected coach in Indiana. His name's Myron Gerber. To me,
Okay.
he's the most respected coach.
Okay.
And he is working with Myron too, so I have my work cut out for me, but so do they.
So now, with Sal and them, what is their name? What is their team names? Because I know Matt Hartman, he's on that team too.
Yeah,
So-
Hartman's on that team
Hartman,
too.
yeah.
we
See,
got-
I'll see him. I do flag football, so I see all of them
Right, yeah.
tomorrow. Right.
Man, I honestly, I would shout him out if I knew.
I don't think I've ever heard their team name.
I've
never heard
it sounds like we're being funny.
No, yeah.
No, that's
It sounds like we're being funny. I know, and that's real tough. But
y'all just
I'm not.
focus on
Hate to
your
say it,
opponent.
yeah, I'm
Just
not
focus
sure.
on the opponent.
Right, yeah.
Like,
Just the last name.
This is that's right.
What it comes down to is, I'm just gonna say it for what it is. Arnett's juicing, Austin's a nerd, everybody sucks but us.
Wow. Hey, I'm just gonna leave it at that, man. You know, I'm just gonna leave
Come
it at
holler
that.
at the Hitman.
Yeah. Hey, again, thanks a lot.
Hey, thank you.
All right.
Thank you
Hey,
so much, brother.
I got these two ready. Hey, they hype. I can see it. And it's going to be interesting. I wish I could make it. But like I said, I got another project that we're going to be doing. But right now, we got some current events coming up. Of course, it's July 16th. Get to Newcastle if you can at Oaks Park.
Arts Park.
Arts Park. And check them out. Doors open 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Sometime.
Check them out. We got the Soul Fest here in Richmond, July 16th at Freeman Park. We want everybody to come down and check that out. It's going to be a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. I think we got like 4 DJs and some booths set up. So I'm going to be interviewing some youngsters, some kids, some basketball players. That's going to be going on. That's a big day. That's a big day.
It's gonna be a fun day.
That's
It's
going to be a fun
eventful.
day.
Oh,
right.
Eventful.
Oh, yeah.
We got don't forget about the Desmond Bain camp. We got that July 18th to 21st at the Boys and Girls Club. That's going to be jumping off. And then we got Billy Wright, head coach of Richmond High School basketball. We got him jumping off June the 6th through the 9th. That's his skills camp, his basketball camp. So grades K through 4. That's from 1 p.m. to 3. And then from grades 5 through we got 5 through 8. We got from 3:30 to 5:30. So and then I got another event coming up that I got a email and a text about. Can't throw it out there yet, but it's another basketball tournament. They're just waiting on the board to clear it, and I'll shout that out too. But in saying that, man, y'all got me chills. I'm glad I done seen a minute. Y'all had one of them flashbacks and start tossing all these surgeries out. And I told you, I already feel like a sirloin steak.
You might get
Breathe and
fixed.
cut that.
You know, you might get fixed in that window. You know?
Hey man, I mean, again, man, and y'all ain't got to say nothing but from the bottom of my heart, man. Thanks for being on the Sports Flash show, man. Cause this is beginning, man. We just do this. We don't get nothing for this. We just do this to have fun. I'm just trying to give back.
I'm gonna get you tickets to that MMA fight.
Oh,
I'm gonna get you a ticket
man,
to the MMA
come
fight.
on, man.
Shout out.
Oh
Bro.
man,
Bring it full all the way around.
It's all been popping
been a
now.
privilege,
Yeah,
a
man.
pleasure, and an honor. So
Hey, man,
Absolutely.
I'm
So
serious,
much. Twice so
man.
much. Thank you so much.
Hey, man, no, man. Thank you, man, for coming. And Chris, Dakota, hey, let's keep this rolling, man. Hey, I just like doing what I do, man. Just doing what I do. And he, my producer, Greg, a.k.a. Broom, he's
Shout out,
sitting down
Broom.
there chilling. Yeah.
Best producer in the game.
Don't give him too much shout out. He always messing with me. I'm the youngster, man, so I got to deal with it.
I hear it.
I like to get him in the ring when I get out there.
There you go.
I
You know
hear
what I mean?
it.
A little bit of training, you know. But anyway, that's
You're
what
too slim.
That's why I
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
getting in there.
That'd just be the last thing, man. If you are interested in getting the best training possible at the best deal,
Yeah.
please, best coach in Indiana, hit up Subdue. If you need, shoot boxing, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, whatever you need, this is the guy to hit up, man. We do it all. We do it all every day.
Where do you train out of?
We train out. I'm actually currently relocating. We was at. I don't want to shout them out because.
Well, I mean, what town? What
Bad
city?
blood.
Connersville, Indiana.
Oh, Connersville. I heard you say
Connersville, Indiana.
Connersville.
Yes,
So
sir.
you're originally from Connersville, or you
Yes.
just originally from
Yes, sir.
Connersville? Okay, all right. Y'all gonna quit all with that sir, man. Y'all got me up
Man,
there like
Southern
I'm 60,
hospitality
70.
type
It's
stuff.
all good,
You
man.
graduated,
I love it,
man.
I graduated,
Deserved
man.
it. Yep.
I appreciate
Prestige.
that, man. I appreciate it, man.
Anytime.
But
Thank you.
again, man, if you can get over there in Arts Park,
Arch Park.
July 16th, check them out, man. It's gonna be rocking that night, huh?
Oh yeah.
All right, wait. Well, shout out to everybody. Like I said, I'm back, so I let everybody know when we're gonna do another show. Actually, maybe in the post after the fight, we get y'all back up in
I'll
here.
bring all the
real quick.
boys up here for you, Henry.
Hey,
We'll
bring
get
them
us
all
all
up
here.
in here. Woo, it'd be
We'll get a
jumping
little
up
rowdy.
in here, boy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right. All right. Again, thanks a lot, Levi, the Hitman, Hicks, Dakota. I mean,
Dakota.
Yeah, Damian, Sexton. I don't want to get beat up in here.
Never mind.
Damian, Sexton, Chris, Dakota. Thanks for bringing them, man. This has been real, man. So, we out.
Had a great time. Thank you guys.
See you guys.
Thank
All
you.
right. Hey, man. Thanks a lot.
Oh
man.
no,
Yeah, we
man,
had
thank you
blast,
so
man.
much.
Yeah, that one really was.
Thank you so much. I was trying so hard to make sure I didn't curse.
Bro, I swear.
I think I started sweating just from curse words being stored
I
in my
know,
body.
bro. I know.
Just from cursing being stored in my body, I think I started sweating.
I think that was the